Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are going to show you how to get a wheel setup that is compatible with PC, PlayStation, and Xbox Series X all in one right here on the Fanatec website. Now this is a special request from somebody in the community, so I wanted to take the time to actually do this just to let you guys know that yes, everybody does matter in this community and I will do whatever I can to help you find the best value to make your dreams come true when you're playing video games, because I love video games and I don't want to see you waste all the freaking money that I've wasted over the years with all of the unnecessary stuff. There are two options to making this happen. This here is probably your cheapest option right here. What I hold is called the Brook Resolution 2. This will make it so you can use any existing wheel on any other platform. It does work with varying degrees of success depending on the wheel setup that you bought. And in my experience, it is only going to work if you have a PlayStation base wheel. And we're going to get into that with this Fanatec thing too. This is the cheapest option at $120. If you already have a PlayStation wheel, then it will be compatible with your other with your PlayStation 5, and that is a must. If you have an Xbox wheel, this is not going to change your well, I mean, this one here is supposed to be able to do that, but in my experience, anything has it's kind of hit or miss. It's kind of hit or miss. Like my Thrustmaster didn't work too well going from the Xbox over to the PlayStation 5, but it did work. It did work, but it gave me like the base model Thrustmaster, so I wasn't really getting very good force feedback or anything out of that. Actually, I was getting no force feedback out of that because it was giving me like T80, so it was literally rubber band type deal, and so that kind of sucked. But that's what brought me to Fanatec, was the fact that when you come in here, so this is where you're going to start. You are going to go to you're going to start with your base. Now, avoid the bundles. Stay away from the bundles. You're going to waste your money. You're going to waste your money if you do this bundle right here. Let me show you. Well, we'll start with the bundles. If you do, where was it at? Ready to race. I thought, weren't we in bundles? Yeah, we were in bundles. There's that GT bundle or whatever, the thing that they were showing us. We don't want that, but we're going to be right here. Racing wheels and bundles. Okay. All right, yeah, so here's your bundle right here. This is the one I bought right here. I bought the $849 bundle, which was kind of a waste of money, because if you come down here and you just get the base right here, see where it says $599, you can just buy this base. Then when you put your pedals on there and the wheel rim that you want, it's gonna either equal that price of this right here, or just a little bit more, depending on what you do. So you want to come to the Fanatec thing, and you're going to see if this right here, you want this on any base that you buy. If you buy this one right here, it will always only work for Xbox and PC. If you buy this one, it will always only work for Xbox and PC. Same with this right here, the CSL-DD. This will work with Xbox and PC, but you will not be able to get that to work with a PlayStation. It has to have the PlayStation security chip inside this base. So you have to buy a PlayStation base for this to be compatible with all three across the board. So is what you do is you get this right here. You've got your base. So you're going to go ahead and configure that. And this is where things will get pretty interesting. Gosh, I can figure. We'll just go ahead and add that to a shopping cart. So that there's going to give you your base. That's $599. You're getting the base, and you're getting the base. Like that's pretty much all you're going to get. So then you're going to go to continue shopping. Then you'll come over here to pedals. And then you're going to want to just come down here. Like, you can stop and put whatever pedal set you want in here. The higher the price, the better. These ones right here, $200, and they've got the brake mod in it. But this is the one that came with my base. These are actually all right, and if you look, they're $75. This right here is going to save you a little bit of time with if you just get this set right here for $199. But then if you're right there at $199, why not just get this set for $299? But if you're at $299, then why don't you just come all the way up here to $399? You see where that goes right here? This set right here so far has been sufficient for me. has been sufficient. These right here do have the Hall effect sensors, so this is magnetic. It's not a potentiometer. These are going to last you a little bit longer than your standard potentiometer type brake. They are fairly decent pedals. These pedals right here, they're pretty nice. I like these better than, I actually like this base $79 set better than I like my Thrustmaster $200 Thrustmaster pedals that I had. These are okay. So is what you'll do is you'll go ahead and put these in your cart too, and then you're gonna watch your price go from the $599 to the $679. So that GT rim, like we'll go back and we'll look at that real quick. If you go back into the bases, our starting price right here for this is $849. $849, and that includes this GT rim. This GT rim right here is not, I don't really like it. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I don't really like it. It's plastic. It's not that great. It's whatever. So if you do I think we were at, if we go to our cart is sitting at $679. So right now our cart is at, so that's what, $849. $849 minus, that's $679. That's $170 to go shopping for a new wheel. So now this is where it's going to get pretty interesting. Now you're going to go into steering wheels. We have what did I say? I think we had $170. We have $170 to start our shopping. Now, if you come all the way down, you'll get to these rims right here. Okay. This one right here, this is PS ready. That's not going to work for you. So that they're still under your 170, right? Then you come up here and then you've got these rims that are starting out right here. This one right here, PS ready. Is what we want is we want the Xbox. So the cheapest one you're going to be able to get into is going to be the CSL. So right there, you're already $30 over what you would have spent. But with this, you're getting a 300 millimeter rim. The GT rim is 280 millimeters. And this is going to matter because that 280 millimeters with the 8 Newton meter base, not that great. It really doesn't feel that great. This is going to be your entry level. This is like pretty much your all around wheel. 300 millimeters is pretty close to being pretty good, but you're already at $200 right there. So if you just come up here just a little bit more, you're going to get into the V hub, the universal hub 2, the one that I got. I love this thing. It's incredible. When you buy this, it's going to come with the metal. It's going to come with the aluminum quick release, which is going to be a lot better. So you just look right here, like your Alcantara 320. So when you see the 320 or the R300, that's millimeters. Those are millimeters for Fanatec. So you can get any one of these rims, but you're going to want to get it with this right here. So let me just show you what the cost is. If you say, let's see, this is PS territory. So right here, the Club Sport steering wheel 320 for Xbox, that's $399. So you're essentially getting a discount off of that. You're getting a little bit of discount for just buying that rim at three whatever that was. What was that one for the first one with the Xbox? Okay, yeah, $399. The one I bought was this right here, the R330, 330 millimeter rim. I really like that rim, and that one's $399 too. So you're getting $100 off, plus you're getting a free $100 metal quick release. So this is where this makes sense. If you want the Forza rim with the flat bottom, $399. So you were already at 170. You already saved 170 off of not buying that other rim, that you get to invest in one of these. And that's why I'm saying right now is the point where you take that option and say you get the same setup I get. You've got you throw in this Club Sport, you add that to the shopping cart. And then we'll look down here. So once you add that, you get the Club Sport rim, which is $130 plus this. That's normally $369, and then you get a discount, but you also get this slider right here, the QR1 slider, and that's going to set your total at $1,079, whereas you were going to be at $849. So what is that? $1,079. 79 minus 849. That's $230 more, but you're gonna save yourself a lot of money on shipping, because I guarantee you, once you get that Gran Turismo wheel, you're gonna hate that thing, especially with the 8 Newton meter base. You're gonna hate that. But if you still want, and I don't recommend an R330 with the 5 Newton meter version. I don't recommend that. Either way, if you're gonna go with 8 Newton meters, if you want that power and you want to have that longevity of that, that's going to probably put you, I don't necessarily think you need all that. I feel like 5 Newton meters is very, very good for like your casual racing, for a casual race driver that you just want to sit there. You just want to have fun. You just want it to feel good enough to be convincing enough to feel like you're driving. I feel like 5 Newton meters is perfectly okay, but that's not going to be sufficient for a bigger rim like the one I got. You're going to need your full 8 Newton meters for your R330. It offsets it. It's weird how it works, and it's weird like the feelings and the force feedback and stuff that you get. Like it is weird, and it will make sense once you have enough experience and kind of know exactly, or at least you've played enough games to kind of feel the difference between 5 Newton meters and 8 Newton meters with a bigger rim or a smaller rim. With a smaller rim, it doesn't feel, it kind of feels jerky. It doesn't feel good. But when you pair 8 Newton meter rim with the R330, then it's like, oh yeah, okay. Oh, I feel that. You're feeling like the more minute things, because everything just feels more washed out and rigid with the smaller rim. So that's the whole reason why I'm telling you is to just build your own setup. Like I said, 1,079. If you go back in here to the wheelbases and stuff, if you were to get like the there's the other one, the one that comes with like the 3 pedals. You can get one of these too. You can get one of these sets with like 3 pedals, and that one's like $949 or something, almost $1,000. So I do recommend. I mean, and look at the difference right here: $699.95 versus $849. I mean, it's $700 just for the 5 Newton meter one. So you might as well just spend the extra little bit of money. I know it sucks. But here you are. Like if you just want 5 Newton meters, you can go with this one right here. But it says Xbox ready, but you still have to buy the Xbox rim. That's where I'm getting at. So with the setup that I'm showing you right now over here, with the cost, when we get back into our cart with the cost right here, I wish I would have known this. I wouldn't have had that stupid GT rim. I wish I would have known this. I wish I would have thought about this before I made this dumb mistake, because this is my setup that I use currently with that. That would have cost me $1,079 plus tax. If you proceed to check out, oh, please check this box. Proceed to check out. Just want to see. I'll just log in real quick. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to log in. I don't want to log in. I don't want my my address and everything on there. Once you sign up for this and get this, like, you'll get your tax and everything like that. My full tax out the door after everything, after buying all of that setup and buying that and then having to have the new rim sent out to me, I'm at $1,341 for this. Whereas this right here, I probably would have been at like 1205 or something, because I don't think. Oh wait. Oh, I got that adapter on there actually. What? That adapter would have been free? Huh. Dude, that sucks, man. I could have got that adapter free. That's so bad. All right, yeah, but you could save a lot more money. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you think about this. Get on here, play around, look around with the wheels, see what one that you want for you. But that is how you get your setup to be. That is how you get your. Gosh, will you just click over to the thing that I want you to? But that is how you get your setup to work on all 3. Now this base will be compatible with PC no matter what. All you do is you have one USB cable. You'll have the one USB cable that comes out of the back of the base, and you plug it into your PC, your Xbox, or your PlayStation. That's all you have to do is just plug it in. And then on the front of the base itself, there's a button with color codes. There's red for off, and then there's green, blue, and Yeah, green, blue, and like purple. It's like PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So whatever color coordinator. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I really love it for when it comes to that. Like the compatibility with all three is incredible. It feels the same. You can set it up on your PC, and then you can use those same settings across the board. It's saved into the base, and you can also change your settings from your wheel on your Fanatec to make it suit your needs. And it's incredible. It's incredible, man. Like that's the biggest thing I love about Fanatec is yeah, they're expensive, and I feel like their prices are just a bit ridiculous, but you've got 100% compatibility across all three of your platforms. You've got most games are going to have fine-tuned settings for Fanatec. Like in Assetto Corsa Competizione, you get fine-tuned settings for your Fanatec wheelbase. And it does feel a little bit cooler and stuff. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your butt and say, "Oh, guys, Fanatec is so great." No, if you're playing around like with my Camus or something, like you're not gonna miss, like you wouldn't know, like it would have never occurred to you that like, oh my gosh, I want that little bit. Like seriously, it's not worth the money, the upgrade that you get in terms of like feelings is not worth the exorbitant price that you're gonna pay as opposed to something like Camus or something. But the compatibility, the open compatibility, that more than pays for itself. $1,300, well, $1,100, a little over $1,100. Like you'd probably be at like $1,150, probably like $1,150 after shipping and stuff, because sales tax on this is $78, and then your shipping costs are $1,341 to where I'd be sending that to. So $1,341, so 11. You're at $1,171 altogether after tax and everything, so almost $1,200. But I mean, if you went out and bought because it would only be two bases that you would need because every base is going to work with PC no matter what. But you know, if you buy two Fanatec or two Thrustmasters, you're still at like $700 or whatever. But a direct drive wheel versus all of that, definitely worth the cost. And these will last you a lot longer. They're more. The build quality of having a direct drive is gonna last a lot longer than rubber belts, than the little tiny motors that are spinning those belts. There's more wear and tear items in those other types of products. You know, like your planetary gears for your Logitech, or your belt driven wheels for your Thrustmaster products. And that's the thing, man. Like I fix things for a living, and the more moving parts, the more maintenance, the more stuff that's going to break down on you. Whereas this right here, it has a shaft that it rolls around in. It's got some bearings. They're usually pretty dang good bearings. It's going to last you significantly longer than something else that's got a lot more moving parts that are getting more wear and tear because they're not, you know, made out of something as solid as a motor and a field, or a field and a, gosh dang it, now I can't even think of the word. Oh, armature, a field and an armature. Yeah. And I work around these types of motors all the time. These things last literally forever. Like they last a very long time. Very rarely do we have motors like this that burn up at work. And when we do, I mean, it's usually because they got oil, or like they're so old. They're literally so old that yeah, it's time. So that's pretty much how you can find your Fanatec setup. There's ways to play around with this. You can mix and match parts and stuff, but the moral of this is to make sure your base is a PlayStation base. You have to have a PlayStation base for this to work. Like I said before, the security chip is inside the base itself for the PlayStation. And then the wheel rim, it is inside the wheel for the Xbox. Now, the reason and the biggest reason I recommend like the Universal Club, this right here, this Universal Club V2, this is compatible with multiple different types of rims, and you get the metal, the aluminum quick release, which is $100 by itself, with this setup for free. And then if you want a different rim, like say you want something else, like literally you just screw 6 screws in right here, boom, and you just screw it to this plate. put the little cap on the front, and it's good to go. Like this thing was so easy to set up, it wasn't even funny. And this right here is going to save you a lot of money down the road. Whereas like if you go, we'll go back into the steering wheel thing just one more time. Sorry that this video is getting kind of long, guys. Sorry that this video is getting kind of long, but this here's the next rim I'm going to buy, this Club Sport right here. I love that thing. It looks so cool. But if you come down here to all the cheap ones right here, there is no customizability in this rim whatsoever. It's just this rim. It's just this rim. And look at that price. $200. $200. Half the price of something that is 100% customizable. You could put whatever rim on there you want. This to me is literally a no-brainer. This to me is literally a no-brainer. This right here is going to have a plastic little thing that you screw on. It's such like, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, you see this right here? This one right here is the exact same thing as this. And this one right here, just because it has a little Xbox button, you got to pay $70 more than this right here that'll work for your PlayStation. That sucks. That sucks. But if you just get one of these right here, like even this one right here is $379. So you can find one and still take advantage of that free freaking upgrade for the quick release. Like you can still take advantage of the free quick release with this setup right here. So look around in here, find what you need. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me questions under this video if you want. You can find me on Twitter, FrogboyX1 Gaming. Send me a direct message. Send me a DM if you're like, hey, dude, I'm on the Fanatec website right now. I'm looking at this. Jump on, see if you can help me find something, and I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can to help you. I can usually look at that stuff, from my cell phone. So, all right, man. If you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day, man. If you thought this was pretty cool, I just want to help you save money and be able to get the best equipment that you can get for your specific build. But if you're on PC only, I do highly recommend Camus. Because you are getting one heck of a piece of equipment with the 15 Newton meter wheel for that, or even the C5. You're getting a lot of bang for a little buck. A lot of bang for a little buck. Trust me, man. Like the difference between the two is like, I would much rather, like, when it comes to WRC games, I love playing them on the Camus. I do not like playing those games on the Fanatec. I've tried so many different multiple settings for that, and I just cannot seem to like it. But when it comes to like Dirt Rally 2.0 on the Fanatec or Assetto Corsa Competizione, yeah, it's fire. It's fire, man. So, all right, guys, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.